My name is Charles Woods. I am the proud executive director of Arizona Virtual Academy and Inside Academy of Arizona. We are the online school that is sponsored by the PEP charter with the state. I've been with PEP since November of 2020. It has been an exciting journey and an exciting time. Although it seems like a short time frame, it seems like a long time frame in the memories and moments that we've had. When I think back, when I first joined Arizona Virtual Academy and Inside Academy of Arizona with Stride, and I had the opportunity to meet Dr. Arnold on camera because it was during COVID and everything was on Zoom. And I had a chance to read about him prior to that. I like to read about someone before I meet them. And so when I actually had the chance to meet him, I mean, it was a humbling experience. Dr. Arnold and the legacy that he has created through PEP, it was just humbling to meet him and to communicate with him and to know that this is now someone that I'm partnering with in the field of education on behalf of Stride. When I think about Dr. Arnold, and I think about just some of his humanistic characteristics that carry over into leadership, it's the humility, it's the patience, and the knowledge. But even more than that, it's his ability to connect with whomever he's speaking with, to provide some type of connection and story that links it back together and helps you understand and feel his passion and compassion at the same time for the work that he's been able to do and the work that he's been able to propel for others. And so just that sense of genuineness, that sense of humility, are just two things that I see as a person, but as well as in his leadership. So as I look at some of those connections that I mentioned in regards to Dr. Arnold and looking at our school and our students, I think those are two things that I think personally I gravitate towards, that I try to get our leaders and our teachers and our students and families to gravitate to, which is humility as well as compassion, right? And so, and that patience piece. And because there's the journey, when I think about Dr. Arnold and everything he's been able to accomplish and provide, it's a journey. And so for our students, it's getting them to understand this is a journey. This moment, this graduation is a point in your journey, but your journey must continue. And for it to continue, you're gonna need some patience. You're gonna need some humility as you achieve the accolades that are set before you. And you're gonna have to have compassion to understand that everyone's journey is not the same as yours, but their journey is just as important as yours. And so when I think about those things, those three things, compassion, humility, and patience, that I see Dr. Arnold emulate in everything that he's had the privilege to lead and create a space for, that's what I want our students and families to gravitate towards when they leave our schools to carry out into the world. So I think that, one of the unique things when I think about PEP and our partnership with Stride being an online school in K-12, it's just that. 20 plus years ago when our partnership started, there were not a lot of online schools. One thing that the pandemic has spurred is a lot of online schools. And so, we're kind of the big kid on the block. We've been around for, like I said, over 20 years with this partnership. And so that partnership and the success that we've had, we really saw during the pandemic, I would say potential online schools coming to us, asking us how to do it. And so as you look past, post-pandemic, there's now more online schools, and it's a pat on the back, and it's kind of a feather in the hat when you realize that, we kind of started this trend some 20 years ago from a vision of being able to make sure that, we are able to educate as many students as we can in as many places as we can. And so, one of the things that's unique about online learning is the fact that you truly have to capture a student's attention from the moment class kicks off throughout that time. And so it's not, when I meet a new family and I'm talking to a new family that's getting ready to join our school, I let them know, listen, it's not about your kids sitting in front of the computer all day long. There's going to be some interactions with their teacher. We create spaces for your student to operate and communicate with their classroom peers. We have clubs. So we truly run an online school, just like you would see in a brick and mortar, with clubs, activities for kids, live classes, and then there's homework and work that they can do on their own time and task. And so it's a culmination of everything, but it's not just sitting in front of a computer. We try to create a full encompassing experience for our students. And every month we have in-person events. So this month, we're having fall festivals around the state of Arizona, and those are moments for our online teachers to meet their online students in person. When I come here and I see just the reach that PEP has had throughout many different facets of the world, it's inspiring. It is so inspiring to see how the determination and grit of a person can carry and create something that is truly impacting the world. I think oftentimes, especially as an educational leader, I'm thinking about how can I impact my school and help my teachers and my students. But when I think about the piece of what PEP's been able to do and Dr. Arnold's been able to do, it's why not? Why can't I think about the impact that our students are going to have on the world once they leave a Stride Power School, and what that's going to look like for them as they journey out into the world? But even more so as a leader myself, it's that ultimate question: what else could I be doing to help propel and prepare students for the future that they desire and the future that I want them to have? So Dr. Arnold, I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for your commitment, your support, your belief, and your patience with us. When I had that moment to meet you in person in Virginia, I'll tell you the exact same thing I did when I shook your hand. I am humbled to be one of the leaders of something that you envisioned years ago. I'm proud of your support and partnership with Stride, but even more, I truly, truly, truly am thankful for you sacrificing so much of your own life to help others have a better life. To me, that is the ultimate measure of a legacy, and there's no doubt that not only the state of Arizona, the state of California, but literally the world is a better place because of the vision that you had so many years ago and your commitment to make a better life accessible to everyone and the opportunity for everyone. So from the bottom of my heart, for those who have been impacted by you, who you've never had the chance to meet, I just want to say thank you.